I know most of you must have seen the viral video from trial in St. Elizabeth in which two gunmen life was taken by a licensed firearm holder in a well-calculated orchestrated turn of events. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV Let's Talk, and we're about to discuss this on the program. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember to like, share, subscribe to our channel. Click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with our latest report. We'll be right back after this short break with the full details. Welcome back and thanks for joining us. This is Links 007 TV Let's Talk. This is the place where we discuss issues of national importance, global importance, or the situation that are buzzing in the news. So St. Elizabeth is on the agenda again, and once more it has to do with something that is not so of a positive, however a bit of positive as well, according to many individuals who have been commenting and actually glorifying the whole entire situation that transpired just before we ring in the new year, and even just days before we actually celebrate the actual Christmas itself. Now, what transpired in St. Elizabeth is one that has been plaguing the parish for so long right now, and it's the spate of robberies that have been taking place, where we have seen a number of videos being circulating online of different robberies taking place in the parish. Business places getting robbed in the parish of St. Elizabeth is nothing new. And even though authorities have tried to put measures in place in order to curb the illicit practice, many people are of the belief that more needs to be done by the government and also the police in order to curb individuals from trying to participate in these illicit activities. Over the past 5 years, we have seen a change in the criminal activities of these young individuals. And most of these individuals that are leaving high school right now in this current social economic meltdown that the world is going through at this point in time, they do not want to work. When you analyze the current statistics from the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the age range of these individuals who are involved in criminal activities, it ranges between the age of 13 years old to 40 years old. And these are the ones that are committing some real serious crimes, including robberies, shooting, and actually murders. Over a period of time, I've analyzed the actual country itself and I've seen how the minds of individuals have changed and how the moral breakdown in our society has caused the level of crime and violence that we're having at current. When we look on the level of respect that these young individuals that are growing have for elders, it just goes to show that we are in a real serious position right now. And if we do not take some real serious drastic measures in order to curb the minds of these young individuals right now that are growing up, we are gonna in for a real hard time in the years to come. So this story that we want to cover right now, it takes us to the breadbasket parish of the island, St. Elizabeth to be exact, in the normally quiet community of Trial in St. Elizabeth. Now Trial is located near to the town of Junction St. Elizabeth and one of the booming economic hub of the parish, which has seen a spate of criminal activities especially during the festive period. So two gunmen were shot and they succumbed to their injuries during a robbery at a party in Trial District near Junction St. Elizabeth on Sunday morning. The police have so far named the deceased as Christophine Gardner and Siobhan Hall, otherwise called Mungo, both from a Clarendon address. So it seems as if these individuals might have been scrutinized in the era from earlier in the day, leading into the wee hours of Sunday morning when they attempted to carry out a brazen robbery. However, they were not so lucky in this attempt compared to previous events, as the police have stated that they have been doing a spate of robberies in the Clarendon and also the St. Elizabeth area. Now, what transpired here could have gone far worse based on when I analyzed the actual video. However, the individual who is said to be a licensed firearm holder challenged these individuals and he did it in a swift manner. And this is what really led to the end of these two individuals who were here to actually carry out this robbery. Now, when you look on these individuals based on photographic images that have been surfacing online, it's very clear that these individuals might be in their 20s to early 30s, and this is the life that they choose to live, a life of crime, and then look what happened in the end. When we look on our current generation and the young youth of our society that we're living in right now, most of them just want to live that rich and fancy lifestyle, driving the crisp cars, dressing up as if they are wealthy, and then in the end they do not want to work for that level of lifestyle. So they end up robbing people in order to get that type of lifestyle or be a part of that living in order to seem as if they are these wealthy individuals, when in fact they are actually involved in criminal activities, and this is what is sustaining this type of lifestyle. And when they continue to carry out these spades of robberies across the island, and they actually get through and actually be successful at it, this is what fuel them to continue, because most of the time these individuals might rob millions of dollars, and they do not try to use that money in order to turn their life around. They buy the flashy car, live in a flashy lifestyle, flossing at parties, and then the money run out and they have to go back to doing what they did in the initial stage in order to sustain that type of lifestyle. I'm not sitting here and saying that the world is easy or it's a bed of roses for many people. Many people are struggling right across the world, not only on our island. However, turning to a life of crime should not be your only option, because these individuals right now, they just choose crime as the only way and means of settling what they want in life, and thus actually fulfilling their own dreams and then shattering the lives of other individuals. But when we look on what happened here, the licensed firearm holder needs to be commended for his swift action and the way he handled and dealt with the whole entire situation that played out right in front of his very eyes. He just maintained his composure and just waited until that perfect opportunity to execute his plan, unknowingly to these individuals that he was actually strapped at that point in time. You can see the fright in the one that was standing at the door. He did not even realize what was taking place until it was too late when he met his actual demise. I've gone through online and I've done some research, and I'm not seeing anyone even sharing any remorse for what transpired to these young men. And I can't even blame them when we look on the level of crime that is taking place in our country, and it's been carried out by these young individuals that could have chosen another part in life except crime. Most of them have not tried anything else. They just decided that this is the way they want to live and take this as the only way of earning an income, shattering the lives of others and making them tormented and fearful to even operate their own personal business, especially in certain areas. I know that these criminals got a shocking awakening, and also they did not even expect that someone at this location would be armed and would execute in such a fast manner the way he did. No, they were here to actually retrieve money that they did not put down, and just in order to see what happened to them, it just goes to show you that life is so unpredictable, because they believe that they would have garnered so much from this actual location and their life was at stake, and they did not even take the time to actually think about what might have happened if they actually venture into this location or the actual area itself. Now, this individual acted swiftly, and I must say that he should be commended for the level of accuracy and just his whole entire demeanor in carrying out the actual shooting. The licensed firearm holder remained calm throughout the whole entire proceeding and just wait until that perfect opportunity arises to execute the task at hand. Now, many people might be saying that his life might be in jeopardy right now. Well, that might be true. But at that current moment, his life would be in more jeopardy compared to now. Because some of the times you don't know what is going through the minds of these individuals, especially when they are carrying out robberies. I've seen so many situations in which robberies are being carried out, and when these individuals actually get what they went for, they then open fire at innocent individuals claiming their lives. What this licensed firearm holder did, he should be really be commended for his level of action that he took, because in the end no one know what these individuals would have done when they actually carried out this robbery. However, they were stopped in their tracks to the bravery of this licensed firearm holder. Now, the people in the community seem very happy about what transpired, and even the police, they themselves seem very relieved about what transpired here, considering that these individuals would have been known to the police and have been known to be carrying out serious robberies within the area of the St. Elizabeth Police Division. All I can say to these individuals who are choosing crime as the only way in order to sustain their life and their well being, to desist from doing so, because it will only end you up in two places, either 6 feet under or behind bars, and then in the end you'll lose it all. So you have to think about what you're doing. Life of crime is not the way out, and these individuals need to think about what they are doing and look on the problem that they are causing in the society, because most of the time you have left people traumatized based on the ordeal that you let them go through just in order to support your own type of lifestyle. Because most of the time these individuals, when they carry out these set of robberies, they're not using the money for anything substantial. They are only buying these expensive cars, especially the Mark X, and also those flashing and going to these level of parties all across the country. However, what happened here is an eye opener for many, and I hope that those out there that have watched this video and seen what happened desist from criminal activities, because you don't know when it will be your time. This is where I believe though I'm gonna leave this video. Thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and have a blessed and productive day, and happy Christmas to you all.